much. There we go. It is Thursday, June 30th, the last day of the first half of the year. Yep, it's almost over. Time to get busy on the second half. If you're interested in real estate investing, great news. I think the second half is going to be where it just goes bananas. We're going to have seller FOMO. We're going to find out who is a real seller, who isn't, wish pricing, not. If you are doing the work every day in your buy box, I believe many of you are going to see motivated sellers. Most of you have never met a motivated seller. If you do the work every day in the second half of the year, I believe most of you will bump into your first motivated seller. Again, remember, motivated sellers aren't always motivated on price. Maybe they are anchored on their price. Make sure you skill up and learn terms. The second half, 2023, maybe even into 2024, is going to be the time for us to get wealthy. Getting great deals in real estate that cash flow day one with 30-year fixed rate debt. It's our time. It is coming. So a couple of quick things as we get started. Let's go to this number right here. What is this number? 33,927. We sit a short 73 subscribers away from 34,000. 34,000, nice round number, but really what it means is we are roughly 16,000 subscribers away from me spending more money. If you want to see me spend at least 10 grand on a party, we will be hosting a party probably in Vegas when we get to 50,000 subs. So again, if you want to help spend my money, hit subscribe, like, comment. Let's have a good time together. Real quick, the big number of the day, the big number of the week was PCE, personal consumption expenditures. Not important, except it is important to the Fed. We normally talk about two numbers, headline and core. I want to introduce a third variable that I'm calling delta. Let's talk about it. So headline, this is what you and I feel. Food, energy, rent, things of that nature. 6.3% persistently high, and I believe gives the Fed carte blanche for another 75 basis point move in July. We shall see. Core, X food, X energy, 4.7. Pretty sticky in the high fours, certainly not in the twos where the Fed wants it. But here's the third variable. And I believe this variable is about to cause problems for the Fed. And again, this is typically not reported. I call it delta. It's simply headline minus core. The delta today sits at 1.6, meaning headline is 1.6 more than core. It's all well and good that core may fall, but if you and I are spending more on food, on rent, on gas, and headline stays sticky, and this gap widens, no bueno. No bueno. The Fed's got a problem and probably has to jump on the interest rates even higher. So this is something you and I are going to watch. It is, as of today, the highest in 11 years. The gap, the delta, whatever we want to call that. So this is something we're going to have to watch going forward. Again, this is a number that's reported monthly. These numbers are still too high. The Fed has to raise rates. Again, I think 75 is the call for July. Next up, remember yesterday, maybe the day before, I put out a video that's saying that housing market is fundamentally going to change in 3 weeks. On July 20th, the existing home sales will be reported by National Association of Realtors. It is going to be ugly. It is going to be bad. I'm getting more and more numbers from brokers across the country. One number I got this morning shows you how bad it could be. Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix, Arizona will likely close June, which is today, with the lowest pending home sales in 21 years. Wow. And if you haven't paid attention over the last 3 or 4 days, I have dropped several times that inventory in Phoenix is up over 5,000 listings this month. Problem. Fear of missing out, throwing in with wish pricing. 18 million people are crushed because they can't get approved. It is a ugly market, and I think the national media really goes crazy and further scares buyers and sellers, flip-flopping where more supply, less demand. It's a mess. You find your motivated sellers. Something else I said yesterday that I want all of you to hear is I have now changed my days on market from 15 to 30. I am no longer looking at any listing that hasn't been days on market of 30 days. I want to deal with what I believe are the motivated sellers. That's where I am fishing. That changed yesterday, and I wanted to give you that information. Next up, we had a pre-announcement after, I think it was after hours yesterday, from RH, or Restoration Hardware. Pre-announcements are important. Remember, companies report their numbers, they give forecasts. RH reported earnings 28 days ago, now 29. They gave a forecast that changed so drastically in 29 days, they had to come out and cut, reduce, slash guidance. Not good, no bueno. I believe there will be more of these coming over the next several business days. Some folks will wait to finish the quarter, which is today. Others will just surprise the street with negative forecasts going forward. So again, I did expect more this week. We'll see if we get more today. But the reason RH is down is they're saying luxury home sales down 18%. That ultra high end, not shopping. Stock portfolios, crypto portfolios, everything. People are retreating, even the uber rich or wealthy. For example, 28 days ago, now 29, RH said the quarter will be plus 2%. In 29 days, they now go, whoops, probably down 5%. That is a hell of a swing in 29 days. Not sure if you saw this, but Michael Burry is out again. This kind of elusive. He's one weird dude. He kind of tweets and deletes his handle. He's odd. But anyways, he is out highlighting that what is likely going to happen over the next 18 months is white collar or office workers are going to get cut, slashed, reduced, while blue collar workers will have more power, be in more demand, make stuff, manufacture stuff. And folks, this is what I remember from the early 80s. My father, at the time, what I called him was a supply clerk. I don't know if that's right or wrong. That's what I thought he did. Worked at a manufacturer, ran the supply closet or whatever it was called. And he lost his job, couldn't find work. I remember he went and did stucco on homes. Again, no white collar work. He had to eventually get work working on homes. It didn't last long. He wasn't very good at it. My father is not very handy. But again, that is something that has happened before. Office work greatly reduces. We have to find other things to do. Again, bring manufacturing home. Trade schools, all these things. These are all important jobs and, frankly, well-paying jobs. You don't need a college education for. I think Michael Burry is right. And again, the S&P 500 is on pace for its worst first half since 1970. There goes the 1970s again. We have been talking about the 70s for well over a year now. It just seems like that was a pretty good call by us on this channel. Don't know if you know this, but Tesla releases their, what is it called? Oh, wrong page. Their delivery and production numbers over the weekend. There's a lot of Tesla bears out there thinking they're going to have or miss the number because of China and supply chains and think. Again, for me, Wall Street expects 287,000 deliveries or cars. I wonder, having watched Elon Musk tweet over the last month, if this is going to be what you have heard me call a kitchen sink quarter. What is a kitchen sink quarter? These are quarters where the accountants of the organization get together and go, well, we missed the number. What can we clean up in our balance sheet? What else can we throw into this? Because if we're going to miss, we're going to miss. And we're going to clean up things so the next quarter and the quarter after that will be better. Who knows? But this is a thought I had every time Elon Musk posted something. So we'll see a lot of that perhaps on over the weekend. Again, this is really just deliveries or revenue. We're going to really have to wait for their earnings to see the expense side, severance packages, Bitcoin write down. It is going to be fireworks. There's obviously Tesla bulls and Tesla bears. I'm going to sit on the sideline and go, let's get our popcorn ready, see what happens. Yep, got that. So what else do we got going on? Powell is out vowing to prevent inflation from taking hold. Folks, you have to listen. Fed President Loretta Mester, Fed's not done raising rates. We will get them to between 3 and 3.5 this year and possibly 4% next year. The Fed is being very clear. I do not know why 50% of the people that watch my channel think the Fed is going to reverse. I think that is complete hopium. Maybe you have got yourself in a position where you need to be bailed out by the Fed. You've gotten too much leverage or you had a bad deal or something. I think if anybody thinks the Fed is pausing, let alone cutting rates this year, is going to be in for a rude awakening. What else do we got? Constellation Brands, again, reported earnings. This is one we talked about over the weekend. They beat top, beat bottom, gave a rosy forecast, kind of what I said. We like to drink. So Constellation did good. Something else, we got July 20th. Remember existing home sales? July 28th. July 28th could be fireworks. What is July 28th? July 28th is the first report on Q2 Gdp. This goes through 3 revisions or 3 reports. 1, 2, 3. The first one, July 28th. Will it be negative? I don't think so, but lots of people do. So that will be very, very interesting. One last thing. There's a billionaire named Sam Bankman-Fried. Anyways, he's the CEO and founder of FTX. Apparently, he is out issuing credit lines to survive or help other exchanges get through this crypto winter. But he also has come out and said some third-tier exchanges are already insolvent. Yeah, folks, again, when the tide goes out, you see who's swimming naked, and there's a lot of naked people in crypto. Exchanges, gurus. Remember yesterday we talked about, I don't know, Crypto Jesus or Bitcoin Jesus, or I don't know. That's his nickname. I don't know who he is, but apparently he has a margin call that he can't meet. Lots of folks, and this will come to stocks. This will come to hedge funds. This will be all over the place, including real estate. There will be some real estate folks that we thought were gurus that have the wrong debt structure, just like, I'm drawing a blank on his name. I can picture his face. Oh man, why am I drawing a blank on his name? You guys know who I'm talking about. See if anybody puts it there. Anyways, he talks about having no debt, all of that. Dave Ramsey. I need some coffee. Dave Ramsey. He was a real estate investor before he was a guru. He had $5 million in property, $4 million in debt, wrong debt structure, catastrophe, blow up, boom, done. There will be people in real estate that blow up because their debt structure is wrong. I believe most of these will be in commercial. Some will be in Airbnb, and some will be in flipping, but they will be bad. They will be sudden. Yeah, it's this tide going out is going to hurt crypto, stocks, real estate investors. If you're not prepared, if your debt is wrong, if you bet the wrong way, it is going to be painful. But learn the lesson and come back stronger. So, folks, again, June 30th, 33,927, 73 short. Please like, subscribe, comment. We are working our way to 50 grand, and I'm going to spend some more money on a party probably in Vegas so we can come out, meet all of you, have some fun, take some pictures. Take care. Bye-bye.